Good morning. All right. Get some movement in. All right, we are going by time and it's full body. So you may need a couple of different sets of weights. I've got a couple different ones switch between. Okay. So first up, we're gonna hit an Arnold press. Okay. So starting out with our weights in front of our shoulders, palms face our body. We're going to press up. As we press up, palms rotate out. We want to be working our range of motion here, but we want to keep our shoulders out of our ears. Okay, so pressing up just as high as you can, keeping your shoulders in their same neutral position. If you get up and your shoulders are up in your ears, you're no longer working your shoulders. Okay, so instead of pushing all the way up, just focus on getting those weights up, keeping your shoulders in the same straight line across your body. Okay, all right, Arnold press. Ready? Oops. Good. Okay, go for it. Shoulders out of our ears. In that full range without bringing your shoulders up, making sure that your weights come all the way back down with each rep. And rest. Okay, with some lighter weights, not to be super heavy, and do our push press out in front. So pulling those weights back as far as you can get them. Elbows come straight back. We're going to extend, pull them back. Okay? Nice and easy here. Go. Halfway there. And rest. Okay, then we're going to hit our rainbow raises, which are just your jumping jack arms. So starting out with palms facing away from your body, Elbows are bent all the way up and coming all the way back down. Thinking about the muscles in your back that are working to keep those weights in control. We don't want this to be only an arm move. Okay, you're working a lot of muscles in your back, but you have to think about them to engage them. All right, go slow with these. Ready? Go. Getting there. And rest. Okay, we're going to switch gears and go into lower body. First thing that we're going to hit is going to be a curtsy lunge. We're going to do it on the same side the whole round. Okay. You know the deal with a curtsy lunge. One where we have to step way around that front leg, making sure you can see your toes peek out. Holding weights wherever we want. We're going to bend our knees and get as low as we can, right? Remember, the majority of your weight with a curtsy lunge is going to be living on your front leg, okay? Back leg's there for balance. Same side the whole time. Ready? Go. We are going to go ahead and switch to the other side in just a second. Same thing, opposite leg, making sure your weight is on that front leg. Okay? And take them slow. All right, ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. Still working lower. All right, we're gonna hit squats next. Weights up at your shoulders if you can. Feet are spaced out, shoulder width apart. Again, we're gonna go down slow, getting as low as we can with no pain. You can come up however quickly you'd like, but when you go down, drop slow, okay? All right, me, go. Almost there. And rest. Feeling lower. You're gonna go ahead and hit a forward lunge. We're gonna do it all on the same leg, okay? Remember when you hit a forward lunge, when you step forward, your posture still stays super upright, okay? We do want to bend our knees, getting as low as our body will let us get. Come back, next rep, still stepping forward with that same foot, okay? Same forward for the whole round. You can hold weights wherever you want to hold them, at your sides or your shoulders. Your weight should be heavy enough that your heart rate gets up here, right? Okay, forward lunges, same leg the whole time. Go. And rest. Just a second. we have to go ahead and switch that forward foot. Do those lunges again. Forward lunge so your posture stays really upright. And we always want to be working our range of motion. Okay? No pain, but you definitely want to be working on how low you can get that back knee. All right. Let's go ahead and hit the other side. Ready? Go. Rest. Good breather. We go through it all again. So back to Arnold presses first. You want to err on the side of caution and go with lighter weights for our upper body moves today. Remember, when you're doing your press, we want to be focused on working our range while keeping our shoulders in this neutral position. Shoulders should not raise up towards our ears in a press, okay? So, palms face us. As we lift them, palms rotate out. And again, instead of reaching to the sky, work on your range while keeping your shoulders in this neutral line, okay? Shoulders should not raise up to your ears when you press. All right, here we go. Arnold press, go. Full range, but keeping those shoulders down. Closer. And rest. We're still working upper, and we still want to be going light with our weights. We're going to go ahead and do our push and pull out in front of our body. Remember that when you pull back, we want our Elbows gliding straight back. We don't want any flare out here. Okay? Light weights. Take them slow. Go. Getting close. And rest. Okay, still working upper. We still want to be lighter with our weights because we're hitting our rainbow raises. Remember when we do these, we start out with our hands or our palms facing away from us. Your elbows should be bent the whole time. If you go straight arm here, you are risking shoulder injury big time. So, bent elbows, come up, and then back down, nice and slow. And again, we know we're working arms, right? Because we're holding weights, moving them with our arms. But you're also working back muscles. So think about them, especially on the way down. Make sure you're feeling these in your back muscles, okay? All right, here we go. Rainbows. Go. Yes. Okay, moving back into lower body. First thing we've got are curtsy lunges, all on one side. Remember, we're stepping way around, weights on this front leg, bending and getting as low as you can, okay? Keeping the same forward foot the whole entire round. All right, ready? Go. Most of your weight is on that front leg. Rest. Hit it again, but on the opposite leg this time. So, opposite forward foot. Okay. Hitting those curtsies. Go. Remember, most of your weight is on that front leg. Pass. Okay. Squats. Standard foot placement, so feet are about shoulder width apart. Weights up at your shoulders if you can. If you need to hold them down at your sides, that's fine. Just be really aware of your posture when you're squatting. Remember, every time you go down, you want to go down slow. Coming up at whatever pace you want, but going down, we go slow. All right. Ready? Go. And rest. Catching our breath here for a second. We should have definitely gotten your heart rate up. Okay, we're moving into forward lunges next. Again, weights should be heavy enough that these are uncomfortable. to say the least. When we step forward in a forward lunge, our posture stays really upright, okay? Always working that range, so getting this back knee down as low as you can. Nothing should hurt, and it's really important to maintain that upright position to be able to focus more on our quads, okay? Same foot coming forward the whole time. Ready? Go. And rest. Okay, we have to hit it on the opposite leg. So opposite leg coming forward this time. Again, still being really cautious of our posture. In that forward lunge, we want to be really upright. Okay, ready? Go. Rest. Okay, so our last couple moves are going to be in a plank position. So wherever you need to do that, you can do it flat on the floor. If you need to do it elevated, you can do it that way too. So first up, we're going to go into our hip dips. When we do hip dips, we want to be in a forearm plank. These don't go well if you do them in a high plank. Okay. So on our forearms, stretch your legs out. And this is the one type of plank that you can have your hips slightly elevated if you need to. We dip our hip to the floor and then repeat on the other side. You don't have to have your hips up, but if you feel these in your lower back a lot, Pop your hips up a bit before you continue on, and it'll help with that, okay? Your back muscles are part of your core, but we don't want to feel it only in our back, okay? We want to feel it mostly in our belly. All right, hip dips, go for it. Almost there. And rest. Just a second. Then we're gonna plank. Just holding a plank. You can do these in a high plank, so on your hands, or you can do them in that forearm plank that you just did your hip dips in. Remember when you set up, right as soon as you get into your plank, you want to brace your belly, okay? Just tighten those belly muscles up as if someone were going to hit you in the stomach. It's not sucking in. It's an entirely different thing. So if you're still having trouble bracing, shoot me a message and I can give you some cues that can kind of help. But anytime we're in a plank position, we want to brace our core. All right. Planking. Ready? Go. We are halfway through it. Fifteen seconds. We got it. Rest. Definitely gonna do our hip dips one more time. So again, these have to be done in a forearm plank. Okay. All right. Let's just get them out of the way. Hip dips. Ready? Go. Start final moves, guys. Halfway there. and rest. All right, guys. That is it for workout today. Good job getting up and getting it in. I know you probably didn't want to, but did. You did be better for it. It's Friday, so I'm not going to see you guys again until Monday morning. I hope that y'all have a great weekend, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.